Hello everyone and welcome to another YachtWay Spotlight. Today I am going to take you on a full, thorough walkthrough of this Alfresco 125. This video is brought to you by YachtWay. If you're looking to buy a modern yacht, then visit YachtWay.com, platform made for the 21st century. And these are the boats recently listed for sale around the world. Didn't find what you're looking for? YachtWay will connect you with an authorized dealer near you and get you on board the best looking boat on the water. And we are starting our tour from what very well may be the top of the world, aka the Flybridge. All the way in the aft part of the Flybridge, you have this very, very nicely laid out lounge area with kind of like a love seat. You can have two people here. Very nice. I don't even want to call this as a dining table because there's so many dining tables on this boat. But this is a very nice coffee table, which you can use as you lounge over here. On top of me, very nice sail-inspired biminis, which attach to the top, and you also have poles that it attaches to. And what's great is they're kind of in a sail shape, which lets a lot of light beam and gleam through from the middle, and at the same time giving you shade. So you have nice lounge seats, one on port side, one on starboard side as well as two nice seats, like a nicely woven ones, facing to the aft as well. As we keep walking, I mentioned the dining tables. You have one on either side, port side, starboard side, whatever you prefer. If you prefer having wicker seats over here or having nice U-shaped couch, or obviously what you can have is easily 10 people and another 10 people that you're entertaining. So 20 people can easily have dinner, lunch, or breakfast together on the Flybridge. Very nice wide Flybridge top, so you have plenty of shade. Teak finish at the top, and very nice spotlights all across the board. Now, also on both sides, starboard and port, you have a TV. One on either side. These are outdoor TVs, by the way. You can see over here it says Sunbright TV, which means even during the brightest days, you will still see your favorite game or TV series super nicely. What your eye doesn't see right away are all the speakers that are actually all the way at the hardtop. They're hidden off the sight, on the sides, which means they never intrude your vision, but whenever you do want to hear the TV series or the football game or your favorite music, you can always do that all the way on the Flybridge. Storage area with plenty of cabinets, bar counter, seating 6 people, plenty of openness and light that comes through from the sides, as well as barbecue area. And what's cool about this barbecue area is you can actually adjust. And if you want to only open one side, you can do that, or open the other side and see how that meat is doing, or vegetables, whatever you may like. Continuing on the outdoor barbecue area, bar, whatever you like to call it, sink next to your barbecue, as well as a very nice size fridge. So you keep all your drinks, food, and what else tucked over here so you don't have to go downstairs or send your crew over here underneath a big ice box. Once again, you can keep all your drinks, put inside, grab them whenever you want. Very close to also your jacuzzi. You have a helm station, covered up currently, but very nice seating, super comfortable. You can adjust this backrest, which is neat. You can push it all the way up, so it gives you more support on your upper back as well. As we keep walking, let's not forget the elephant in the room over here. What's great is this jacuzzi is not filled with water, which lets me jump in and show you how many people it could fit. So I'm 6'1", as many of you may know already. I'm sitting over here. Yeah, this is nice. Imagine now water over here bubbling. But yeah, this is great. You can easily have 3 people on either side, maybe even 4. So 6 to 8 people in a jacuzzi, no problem whatsoever. As well as the same sail-shaped bimini or canvas around the jacuzzi, you have a very nice seating area. So you have a seating arrangement that goes around the jacuzzi and a bow lounge bed. Once again, you can have easily 4, 8 people lounging here, no problem whatsoever. And of course, we'll come to that, but a whole lounge area all the way at the bow as well. What's nice on this boat is not just does it remind you a mega yacht or super yacht in terms of the size and volume, but it also reminds you, as being a super yacht, a chrome everywhere you see. And of course, this very, very nice teak that goes all around the boat. We saw the hardtop has a teak, and also all the surfaces that go down here, as well as underneath, is all finished with a teak. So it takes a very good crew to make sure that this boat looks as spectacular as it does right now. Now, we mentioned fridge space. So obviously you have normal fridges. This boat also has a truly oversized freezer. So if you are now out, I mean, this kind of boat, you will go out not just for day cruise, you would go out for an extended week, maybe 2, maybe even a month on board. And here is a freezer. So all the fish that you catch, matter of fact, the crew of this boat is catching fish, I think 24/7. When we arrived, they already had lines out. I don't know, maybe we're gonna eat some fish dish at the end, but this is where they would store everything that they catch fresh off the sea. Now, let's go take a look at the bow of this boat. As I'm walking down these stairs, I mean, first of all, obviously they're super wide, super deep, but because of the width, it makes you forget that you're on a boat. It really feels like a house, or maybe even a conference center, because it truly feels remarkably big. Talking about big, these gunwales are probably one of the tallest ones that I've seen. I mean, they go above my belt line, making it a super safe place for everyone to be. As I walk to the bow here, I wanted to point out, we talked how nicely the Flybridge area is finished with a teak. And this carries on even underneath over here, which is where your windshield wipers come down. And the windshield wiper boxes are beautifully finished just to match with the rest of the boat. And this comes into vision when you're sitting all the way at the bow. But before we even get there, you have a nice sunbed all the way at the bow. Again, you can fit easily 4 people nicely lounging, overlooking the French Riviera. And talking French Riviera, this whole bow seating area reminds me of a penthouse, corner penthouse somewhere in Monaco, overlooking the Hercules Marina, with a very nice dining table, which goes all the way down. It's electric, and nice seating facing to the bow, as well as these backrests. And these are no regular backrests, because the boat is moving, all these pillows can easily fly away. So to tackle that, it is actually attached to the furniture. So even when you're going full speed, these pillows never fly away. Attention to detail. Something that we don't see on this boat right now, because it's daytime, is the lighting. But this is actually a boat that is an award-winning lighting system on board. We will get to see that inside. But before we go there, obviously you have winches. You have 2 anchors, one on both sides, one on port side, one on starboard side. And everything is obviously nicely finished with the chrome. You have locks everywhere, making sure that nothing is going to run out when it's not needed, as well as truly massive cleats. Lines that are, I mean, these lines look like the size of an anchor chain on a maybe a 50 or 60 foot size boat. Of course, your tracks for your lines, making sure that they don't scratch or damage the paint or the gel coat around the boat either. Not to mention, you have speakers on both sides, making sure that if you want to listen to your favorite tunes, you can do that all the way at the bow as well. As we head to the aft now, which is a nice canopy area over there to lounge on a swim platform, I want to point out the lights that are integrated into the ceiling over here, which gives you great mood lighting at nighttime. And something else that is a reminder to that being a true mega yacht is all these bulwarks, starting from the halfway, are actually full chrome, stainless steel, which means somebody really needs to make sure there are no fingerprints at any time And you know, I'll try to stay away because I don't want to add more work to the crew's daily tasks. Even these line holders, lamb's wool, making sure that they do not scratch. And you see that actually on a lot of bigger motor yachts, not to scratch any of the paint or damage the stainless steel or chrome underneath. On both port side and starboard side, you have these boarding gates, which you can open up, and you can put stairs out. So if you have, like in this case, port side landing, you can easily put stairs, get off the boat, so you don't have to get off from the aft. Maybe it's not available. Now, all these windows obviously gives you a lot of natural light. What's very cool is these windows here are slanted. So it gives you more natural light, not just vertically, but also all the way from the top in a great 45-degree angle. Welcome to the lounge area all the way in the aft on your main deck. I don't really even know how many people you can fit over here. If you ever thought that you don't have enough space for your friends, this will solve all your problems. Easily 20 people. I mean, you can do anything over here. Now, what you may wonder is, wow, well, Hego, listen, I'm all the way here. My friends want to eat as well outside. Well, I'm glad that you asked that question. But before I answer your question, once again, we have very nice biminis, sail-type biminis, all the way on the top of you. So, giving you plenty of shade. During a super sunny day like right now, this is all nicely shaded. Not to mention all the teak finish at the top. So when you're sitting, you can easily look up and admire the beautiful teak cleaning work that your crew has done. As we walk down from the stairs over here, you have a nice beach club all the way in the aft. This is not just any platform. This is the mother of all swim platforms. I want to say it is easily 20 feet wide. So the whole swim platform goes all the way down. You see the cutouts inside, so when the boat is on the go, it has enough to take the pressure from the swim platform away, so the water comes through the slats. Two oversized umbrellas right above you, giving you plenty of shade. And for the privacy of the crew, we're not going to go to their private areas, and we're not going to go to the engine room. So sorry for all the engine lovers, but the specs were shown to you. I mean, this is a great place to be, great place to look out from. And this boat has also a tender, which is this one, because it doesn't have a space enough for keep a proper 28-foot Boston whaler in. This is actually being pulled right behind the mothership as it heads across the coast. Now, talking about dining, these glass panels fold in like accordion, and they fold and stay on the side, and not just for the glass panels facing aft, they do the same exact thing on your starboard side and on your port side. So when you're opening up all these panels, you have a very nice dining area, seating 12 people, and you're all outside, which is fantastic because you can either have it AC controlled, cool down yourself because it's too hot outside, or if it's a nice dinner evening, you can entertain everybody outside. Not to mention, once again, you have a sun-bright exterior TV, so you can watch your favorite game, and when all these panels are folded out, you can even see the TV from your lounge bed with 20 of your friends in the aft as well. Now, rather than just telling you what these window panels can do, I'll just show you. So all these glasses, they fold out. Yeah. Boom. And then the last one. Now, imagine all your three walls open up like this. The whole area is an indoor-outdoor dining room, which is something that you don't really often see. And it's, again, gives you that flexibility. I mean, the climate change, once again, I like to remind that it's real. So it gives you the opportunity to adapt to the weather outside. It's finally time to get inside. This boat is so big, but with a push of a button, So the whole door slides in, and voila, we have arrived inside. First thing you notice is obviously everything feels super open because of the glasses on both sides, your starboard port side. But what you also notice, first thing that really gets my attention are these 45-degree angle windows that are facing towards the sky for natural light. Now, what's neat is you have blinds on both sides, so it gives you plenty of privacy when you do need it. But rather than having the curtain come all the way straight down, they wanted to maximize the space inside, and they actually created this track on an angle, making sure that the 45-degree angle windshield has its own cover, and the same cover continues, making sure that it doesn't intrude into the living space. This is neat. Once you are inside, you can either use the port side electric window, the electric door, or you can use the manual one on your starboard side, whichever you prefer. Once you get in from the starboard side, you have a Miele wine fridge, which operates with a tap of a button, which we actually did notice also on a Vanquish VQ58. Fits plenty of wine for you to entertain and have a good time. And when you want to lounge, you can easily do so on a couch, which, I mean, this can easily fit 12 people, no problem whatsoever. Read your favorite book. If you get a little bit tipsy and you want to go out and you don't want to push a button, you also have a thing called party mode, which means whenever you approach the door, this whole thing opens up itself. So it kind of knows that, you know, you're not in a condition to push and hold the button. So you just walk out, which is great. And once you get far away, it knows that you don't need to come back till the next time that the sensor finds you wandering around. And again, you can come back in and this thing closes behind you a few seconds later. So the walkway towards the cabins is on your port side. And the first cabin that we will enter now is your guest cabin. So you have two twin beds, one on either side, and very nice closets on both sides. Something that is really remarkable about this boat is all the finishes, the leathers, it feels like as if it's from Immerse. And I quite literally mean that because the stitching and the leather paneling that they have done with the slight wood accents and black, matte black finishes very much reminds this Maison from Francais. Also, all the door handles, very nice, very technical finish to them. And when we talk about doors, a lot of times what you do is you open the door, and obviously the door stays open, which is fantastic. But with a little nudge, the doors always close itself. So you will never find a door in this boat left open because they close automatically. So if you do this, you open it, it closes itself. This is neat. Now, something that this owner of the boat must be either a big musician or a fan of music, because you will find music memorabilia from all across the board here. Talking about board, if you have a third guest on board for your guest room, you also have a Murphy bed, which folds down, giving you extra space for your guests. Every guest room, as you can imagine, has its own dry head, plenty of space. I mean, once you kind of pass the 100-foot mark, I don't think you can say that the boat is too small. This boat especially has plenty of space. I mean, easily foot above me. Everything is very, very nicely finished. And I do like that they've done everything with matte black finishes. Doesn't have that chrome, kind of feels like a bling bling finishes. I think we've kind of passed that era. Once again, you close it itself. Very nice. So the guests, whenever they come on board, they don't have to go into the guest cabin to use a day head, because they have their very own day head right over here. You walk in. Once again, everything is very nicely finished. You have marble walls, marble sink, and black finishes on your sink faucet controls, and even on the soap dispenser, which is very nice. And also, something that you don't see on a boat every day, a Beatles record signed by everybody. That's neat. As we keep walking, I mean, More music memorabilia from Fleetwood Mac, fantastic. Now with some voodoo magic, this door opens up and you're exposed to a proper chef's kitchen. Call it a galley. This is not a galley. This is a proper chef's kitchen over here. You have a fridge and freezer, one on either side, with plenty of storage to keep your week's worth of food stored away. Proper sink, trash composter over here, as well as your Miele dishwasher. Plenty of prep area. And talking about prep area, you also have a 5-burner cooktop with a proper range right above you and a proper oven right below your cooktop as well. Now, if you feel maybe that the cooktop and the oven is too fancy, you also have a microwave where you can easily heat up your ramen instant noodles. Now, obviously what you want is you want those ramen noodles to be delivered to you at the optimal temperature. So rather than the crew walking around the boat to deliver it to you, they just push a button and this watertight side door opens up and they can bring the ramen noodles to you to the bow. What's really cool about this voodoo door over here is it's not sensor based. So when you walk by, it opens up, and you don't want to do that because while the crew or team is preparing your meals, you don't want the door open every time somebody walks by. So the way it operates is it only opens when you push it. And it's great because even when they have a tray in their hand, they can just pump in over here and it'll open for you. Cool, neat trick. We get to the proper pilot station, helm station, whatever you like to call it. And let's talk about some technical aspects of this boat. We'll put the full measurements, fuel capacity, everything on a screen right over here. But this boat is powered by twin Caterpillar C32 engines. Each of them has 1925 horsepower, top speed 17.5 knots, and 2400 nautical mile range at 10 knots. Now, when you're going 10 knots, you want to be comfortable. You definitely are comfortable over here. This steering feel, I feel like it should be a little bit bigger because the boat is so huge. I feel, you know what? You can tell that you have a humongous mega yacht if you have the tiniest wheel ever. I have seen some super yachts with even smaller steering wheels. So there's a room to go smaller. But I mean, great place to be. A lot of controls. Obviously bow thrusters, your stern thrusters, everything is right at your fingertips. I would imagine that every area of this boat has its own camera, so the captain can easily monitor everything. And of course, you also have the whole crew at your fingertips and in your ears as you're coming close to a dock. But otherwise, it's a great helm station to be at. And what's nice is actually the exterior windows, they're not straight, they're on a slight angle. I want to say like maybe maximum 5-degree angle. Takes away the glare from outside. So while you're piloting it, it doesn't blind your eyesight whatsoever. And right now, actually, the sun is getting really low and it doesn't blind me whatsoever. Obviously, electrical panel right behind you. You can see any breaker that is off. You can see where it's off. Your battery level indicators, everything is right here. So let's talk about details. I mean, this is a very technical area over here, and they've carried that technical design over even to the finishes. So rather than just having a regular leather finish, this has a carbon fiber weave leather finish, which is properly fitting for a jet-like helm station. Very, very nice. Same leather finish carries on all around the electronics and underneath the electronics panels as well. The leather finish, the carbon fiber leather finish, actually carries on right in the ceiling as well. Not just the surfaces around the helm station, but also right above you, with nice spotlights above your head as well. Of course, your starboard side and port side electric windows, not just windows, but doors that let the captain or the team walk out very easily. As we walk down, what I do want to point out is actually all the floors across the boat are finished very interestingly, which means it's not just a wood finish, but it has like raised finish, which means when you walk with bare feet, you don't slip on this food. A lot of times that's what happens on boats, is it's too flat, too slippery. And whenever you're running around, or kids are running around, you want to make sure that they don't slip when they come fresh off, out of the water. And this is very, very nicely finished. It doesn't even, it's practical, but it visually looks very interesting as well. Now, talking about visually very appealing parts of the boat, even the walkway wall panels are very nicely finished. Once again, that Hermes-like finish. First cabin, all the way to the bow, is your VIP. Once again, the door closes itself. And something that you cannot kind of translate in a video is the acoustics. The moment you walk downstairs, the acoustics totally change from upstairs. And I am told that once you are down here, you can sleep in a boat without hearing the party going on upstairs or the party door going in and out. Now, on my right-hand side, towards the aft, you have a closet. Now, you may think this is a closet, but you can use it as a closet, or you can use it as a bar. So you can put your coffee machine over here, plugged in. There's an electrical plug. Keep some of your juices or whatever you like tucked away. So if you're a VIP of this boat, you don't have to go upstairs to grab a drink. You can have your own mini bar in your room. As we walk to the head of for the VIP, TV, nice thing to watch from the bed, and plenty of storage, small little drawers. It's not just a storage; it also is like a design element across the boat. All the furniture is made as a design element, and even the flowing lines, they go across, nicely match this nautical style and the teak outside. Very, very nice. As we open this door, as we walk into the head, everything is really, really nicely done. Nice sliding mirror, and not just a mirror, it acts also as a storage, and not just a storage, you also have a proper window giving you plenty of natural light. You know, when you're sitting down, thinking about life, thinking about being a VIP on a very VIP boat, you can look outside and see the horizon ahead of you. But I mean, this is a great place to be. As well, of course, a proper head. Nicely finished, black finished soap holder, your shower control, everything is super nice. And of course, little marble bench over here, once again, to do your washing procedures. As we walk towards the owner's cabin, I do want to point out that every inch of this boat is being used and utilized, and underneath the stairs, you have a proper storage area to keep all your cleaning devices or whatever else the crew may need. I mean, on this kind of boat, every nook and cranny being used is super useful to kind of give you comfort for longer stays, because you want to store away your luggage and things in that nature. Mirror on this side, so as you walk to the owner's cabin, gives you very nice open feeling. On both sides, you have additional guest rooms. So to my port side is your, I want to say, second guest cabin. This being second guest cabin downstairs, because you also have one upstairs. But you have two twin beds and also a Murphy bed, which folds down, giving you a third bed in the guest cabin. Plenty of drawer storage, as well as TV and hanging closet. And of course, its own dry head once again. So on the starboard side, you have an additional VIP cabin. And this doesn't even look, I mean, we just came from VIP cabin. This is even bigger than that. Let's call it VIP Plus. So behind this mirror, you have a large TV, which only shows when it's turned on. Once it's turned off, you have it as a mirror. Even bigger windows. These are proper size windows. Plenty of natural light that comes in. Closet right behind the camera, as well as its own proper head. So from the guest cabin, we actually have a door to the owner's cabin. And you see there's a long hallway over here, which gives additional space between the guest cabins and the owner's cabin, assuring there's plenty of privacy for owners and for their guests. Once you get to the owner's cabin, you have a proper size closet to keep all your folded clothing, your swimwear maybe, and a very nice couch, oversized windows on both sides. And when we mentioned earlier about award-winning lighting system, then this is where you really see that. Every angle is properly lit up and everything looks spectacular. Even the spotlights, once again, very nice black, matte black finishes, matching this modern technical look that this boat very much has. And of course, these half hanging floating ceiling panels on both your towards the aft and towards the bow, once again, as well as a very nice owner's head. So you have both his and her separate sinks, nice shower, and what's cool is this shower has a proper size window. So you have, today I wouldn't take a shower at the dock, but what you can do is you can pull this down and now you're ready for your private times. Pull this up again, let the neighbors see all the nice head inside. And of course, you have a toilet towards your starboard side as well. King size bed, proper for the king, sleeping on this boat. Oversized TV with almost the width of the whole bed. So gives you a very cinematic experience while you're falling asleep. You have also a makeup table. So if I move these floating fishes away, open this, you see you have different compartments for your accessories, as well as an ottoman to get yourself ready. Fantastic. Also storage, plenty of storage, drawers, and even more storage for your walk-in closet. Mirrors. This is like I want to say that there are New York apartments that are smaller than the closet on this boat. You have a safe to keep all your valuables at. Plenty of areas to prepare your clothes for a night out or for a swim outside. Plenty of drawers. What's great is, I know women would love that. All the drawers in the closet have a glass windshield, or glass in front of them, which means when they put their shoes inside, they don't have to open every single drawer, talking from experience. And they can easily see which shoes they want to pick rather than opening 8 drawers before finding the actual shoes they want to wear. If you're looking to buy a modern motor yacht, then visit YachtWay.com, because YachtWay is the only modern yachting MLS platform and then an award-winning MLS platform. And when I say award-winning, then I don't mean it in the lightest way. It's not like we went to Costco and picked up an award from a shelf over there. Oh no. YachtWay won 3 Red Dot Design Awards, which are the most highly regarded design awards in the whole world. For example, the same year that we won an award, also Ferrari won with their brand new model called Pura Sangue. So if you're looking for a motor yacht or mega yacht, visit YachtWay. And if you don't find the boat on our platform, we actually have a form that you can fill out and we will automatically connect with a dealer and an authorized dealer or a broker near you via modern technology. If you enjoyed this video, then please hit the like button down below. If you want to see more, hit the subscribe button. And of course, any comments, suggestions, or ideas that you have, please write them in a comment section down below. Thank you for watching. We'll see you on the next one.